Nature is balance, a delicate dance of life where every creature, from the smallest insects to the great hippos, plays a role in keeping our world thriving. But today, many species stand at the edge of extinction, a future uncertain. But conservation is more than passion. It requires action, commitment, and most importantly, sustainable financing.
For 5 years, the Nigerian Conservation Foundation has engaged with communities across the landscape of Nigeria, and these are evidence in our efforts at the World Wildlife, the Omo Forest Reserve, Okomu Wildlife Sanctuary.
The Nigerian Conservation Foundation has been in existence for the past 45 years. And one of the things that we thrive on is partnerships and how to galvanize effort in conservation in Nigeria, because we are of the realization that nobody can do it alone. We all have to come together to be able to make that happen. And that is why NCF has been galvanizing partnership from corporate organizations, from government at every level, both at the federal and the sub-national levels, and even at local community level, for us to be able to see what we can do as a people to be able to conserve our biodiversity for our prosperity and the prosperity of the future. Conservation is everybody's business, and especially in terms of financing biodiversity conservation, climate change initiatives, the private sector has been kind of left behind. So it's very important for us to bring the private sector on board, because they play very important roles. And especially these days that we want to mobilize finances from every angle. Not just anybody, because we don't want to encourage greenwashing. We want the situation whereby everybody will be involved sincerely to ensure that our biodiversity conservation actions are really what they should be. We have partnered with some very notable corporate organizations to ensure that we protect our biodiversity in terms of our sea turtle conservation, in terms of our forest conservation, in terms of our different, even our vulture conservation as well. So we have various examples of that we're able to mobilize our finances to ensure that together we will be able to save our species. So they bring the finance and we do the conservation action on the ground.
Influencing policy, getting communities to work with us, and specifically the Adijanguru wetlands. We were able to restore 75 kilometers of waterways, increasing bird coming into these wetlands by using local communities to restore the wetlands. More importantly, these communities also produce bylaws that has helped the biodiversity conservation in this critical landscape. We feel that the future lies with participating communities in ensuring sustainable biodiversity usage and conservation. And for us, community-based management system is the way to sustainable biodiversity conservation in Nigeria.
Every conservation project, we say funding is always limited, and what we try to do is prioritize areas of need that we can quickly make impact when we have some of this limited funding. But we would like to do more, because the reason why a lot of people would continue to harvest sea turtles or will not let go of bycatch is because their resources is also involved, and they need to feed, or they need to also recover the cost of going out to the sea to fish. These are some of the challenges that we have realized, and so we think that we will continue to work with what we have, but we hope that we can bridge the resources that we need to enlighten people and to also provide alternative and sustainable sources of livelihoods for people. To get everyone involved practically, an example would be to this: engaging local communities in conservation projects, ensuring that local communities benefit, because they are the first set of people that are living in proximity to most of these resources. Ensuring that you make of citizen science from these local communities. Engaging and educating communities and schools on the importance of protecting our environment. And then finally, ensuring that we have the policies that support what we do and it is enforced adequately, and that people continue to get their benefits of nature. In addition to the efforts that we are carrying out in communities to protect sea turtles, to raise awareness, NCF also serves as a rescue. The Lekki Conservation Center, which is NCF's headquarters, serves as a rescue center where sea turtle bycatch that are out there for sale. NCF plays an active role in retrieving these species and then safely transporting them back to the natural environment, taking care of logistics and ensuring that these species are returned to their natural environment.
As we mark the World Wildlife Day, let this be our collective call to action to finance the future of conservation, to invest in protecting the species that keep our planet alive, and to ensure that generations to come will still witness the magic of wildlife. The question is, what role will you play?
On behalf of every one of us at the Nigerian Conservation Foundation, we wish each and every one of us a happy World Wildlife Day 2025.